This is I can do better. And how do you know whether or not you should trust Joe Blue? Like this. Filth of Hunt Showdown number 18. Sort by newest first. To make sure all comments are being shown, you find the second comment by Soccer showing crouch peeking in the very first clip. You scroll down and find Princess Hildur responding with this type of comment here. You then see Joe Blue say, "You refuse to behave like a decent, intelligent, and mature adult, so get what you're giving." Sure, that we can go with. If we then go further down here, I'm fairly certain it's on this video. Yes, it is. It was not that one up there. It was this one here. And then we have another video, if I can find it. Again, where Beg Brew are commenting to Joe Blue. Princess Hildur is speaking Portuguese, so she knows what Beg Brew are saying. And you can see here, she is informing Joe Blue that Beg Brew are a ping abuser. As you can see, always sort by the newest first. That's the only thing I'm doing. And here you can see Joe Blue are loving the comment by Beg Brew. And again, she is referring to Beg Brew as a ping abuser, because he is. And he's contradicting the entire thing of Joe's channel. That's how it started. This here is how it continued. Hildur's channel, videos, that video right here. If you then go down, sort by newest first, and you then scroll further down, you have the first two comments Joe made on her channel, clearly using an aimbot. One kind of an insult: shoot shotguns at that range without flechette. That would be this clip here.
And years later.
Couldn't hit my shots at all with that. Nice, nice. You got it, you got it.
A few moments later.
Yeah, he was. No, he wasn't. By far. That's the type of, what was it? Insult that doesn't bring flechette to a shotgun. Now the funny part is, she actually brought in a bomb lance, and her bomb lance is laying in this compound right here. So she went out from the compound with someone else's shotgun. She didn't even bring it to this match here. She brought a different weapon. She just adapted. Now, if we then see how he's reacting, just so you can also see her response. I don't know why that one actually didn't give a attack. That's weird. Then that, and then this. So Joe Blue are directly just insulting Hildur. And then it continues further and further and further, and the funny part is here, truth is simple, lies are complicated. That's why he is making it more complicated than it needs to be, by avoiding to actually say the truth and adding evidence to what he's saying. He's still not bringing evidence. Still not bringing evidence. Still not bringing evidence. Like, and here he's acting like a kindergartner, like a child, like an immature adult. What was it he said? Again, sort by, newest first, that one there. You refuse to behave like a decent, intelligent, mature adult. Says the one literally behaving like a child, like an immature adult. Why do I need to prove it? I've already seen your footage and can see you're a blatant cheater. Here he's admitting he doesn't even need to prove it, which means so far on the comments, he have not proven that she's a cheater. He's just crying about it. If we scroll through, I'm just popping it out so you can pause to read. Whatever. I don't need to back up anything. You're proving it by responding to every single comment. Blah, blah, blah. He's still saying he doesn't need to back it up. Like, you can't accept that people can tell you're cheating. Then prove it. Oh, right. You don't need to back it up. Right. Like... This here is how you know Joe Blue or a liar and a fraud. However, if we then go to where he made the timestamp, the other comment here, 319, super obvious aimbot compared to all the other obvious aimbots. All of them are apparently obvious, but this one right here is super obvious. That was a character, right? Yep. You can see here. It's white, white, white. And here comes a shade through the door. And it just literally happened to crouch there. See, there is the shade. I can do it like this here. There is an obstruction right here in the picture. Now it's not obstructing. Now it's not obstructing. Now it's obstructing here. You can literally see the shadow of the enemy in the play here. Right there, then. Now this one is getting free. Now it's there, moving further back. Moving further back. Now the shadow is over here. Now, if we go further back to that point, it is playing, and we then listen. I will shut the fuck up. Then you can listen. You also hear the stomping on wood. That is what a hunt is all about.
Dead.
Okay. So that is apparently, with sound clue and visual clue, super obvious aimbot. Compared to all the other obvious aimbots. Super obvious. I do love my aimbot called Sound. I love when the aimbot software called Sound is helping me out. Nah, it's your way of... it's the way your gun slowly glides over the target and shoots along the way that makes it super obvious. Okay, then we'll look at it again. Glides over the target and shoots along the way, so it doesn't stop at any point in time. Listening, correcting, and going for the shot. Stopped and then went away. I can show you again. Shot, then went away. Up to the target, shot, right? On target. I don't know if you can hear the clicks without me talking, but you can see I'm clicking back and forth. It's this here is the frame before shooting. So one frame back, another frame back, and the aim is starting moving again. If I then do this slowly, this is the recoil. And you can see out here, the recoil is still just within the actual frame without going like this, going away from it. But you can see the recoil here. Just still from here back to the shot itself. Like, it's just the recoil. She took the shot. She went away. There's no reason for her to be there anymore. Because she took the shot. She's with a Sparks. No, sorry, Martini Henry. That have one shot. There's no reason to just be looking at it for 10 more seconds. Oh, right. Right, I need to reload. That is the super obvious aimbot that is apparently sliding over the target and shoots along the way. He responded. And Joe are like, so in all my hours of clips, you can find like what two... So in all my hours of clips, you can find like 2 examples of what that happening in hundreds of hours of content on my channel, all of which happen in clutch situations. But I can find a real obvious one in the first video I watch of yours, which you can see happening without having to slow it down frame by frame to see it, nor was it a clutch situation. Okay, if we don't slow it down, now that you have seen it does not move away, this here is how it moves again.
Dead.
Nice.
Again.
Dead.
It's not even close to sway over the target. Fucking hell. But he then continues and continues and continues and continues and continues and continues and continues. Then then she is having Nameless Puppet here responding, and Joe Blue are just insulting. Then again, we have, what was it, Nameless Puppet down here. And if I'm not mistaken, Joe Blue again chose... I was mistaken. But at least we have next gen? Next age. That character there? That person, not a character. I'm sorry, but what shows in the timestamp she's a cheater? I think aim there is pretty normal, and you can see the faint shadow behind the door. Psst, yep. And she glides her mouse aim past the target without any sense of urgency. But dude, didn't you just say, basically at the very beginning, nor was it a clutch situation. So she doesn't need to move her mouse with the sense of urgency, because there's nothing to be afraid of. So you're demanding she should behave in a certain way that does not fit the situation and shoots along the way. I just proved it didn't. But all this here is Joe Blue's behavior, and he then claims, so you get what you're giving. What she's giving is Joe Blue information about Big Brew, loving his channel, and Big Brew being a cheater in the sense that he used reshape together with so many other things. You can see here, this is where Joe Blue took action. And you can see Joe Blue are still loving the support giving by Big Brew, together with Big Brew Sniper Games. And if we see here, let's go Joe, Big Brew, Agui. I'm fairly certain it means Big Brew here. It sure does. So even Arctic Wolf is admitting it's Big Brew. 3 channels from Big Brew, the cheater, are literally getting love and support from Joe Blue, the anti-cheater. And this is what upset Joe Blue. For you, Joe Blue, I love how you're liking and loving the support from a ping abuser, exploit user, and scripter, which you claim to be against, equals the behavior of a hypocrite. You're a cheater as well. Are you liking your own comments as well? Like, what the fuck, bro? Where does liking her own comment come into the perspective that you are loving the support by a cheater? If we just simply go to Big Bruce's channel, go to his videos, I am fairly certain he have a video called Reshade. Where the fuck was it? Okay, let's go down then. Then we do this here instead. Was it not on this one? Was it Arctic Wolf that had it? One of them was going around promoting Reshade. Shade. Hunt Showdown, Reshade plus Hot Side custom crosshair overlay. So here you are seeing how you're adding Reshade to the game, how you're making it better, and what Reshade actually did for the game prior. Like you're literally seeing how he's going through the game, changing the entire thing. Joe Blue screamed high and mighty that he was against Reshade, which I do agree with. But what I do not agree with is that someone being against cheating, as Joe Blue claims he are loving the support from actual cheaters. That is what I'm against, and that is why I am making videos about Joe Blue. And the fact that he's doing this here literally only proves how big a liar and a fraud and how immature he is. He demands we must be pampering his emotions. There is nothing you can say, like, even here. But I don't care about your opinion. The difference being, I know I'm right. Mama, tell me I'm right, please. So I don't care what you think or say or how you value my opinion. You can't change the reality. The reality being I'm right and you're wrong. No, you're not right, Joe. In all your videos that I have watched, you have not caught one single cheater. Not one. It has literally just been you crying about you died. Not once have you directly caught a cheater. No, but I only catch subtle cheaters. Okay. Subtle cheaters. Normal speed. Subtle cheaters. Noise. Noise, noise, noise.
Oh, so they run off.
Here he was playing Metal Gear Solid.
And then turns around and shoots me. It's just like, what? So do you think that he
Okay,
hurt me?
okay,
And then
now
he
he's
just ran
flying.
away?
If I go further back, further than that, further, here. There we go.
So,
He's
so-
running.
So I can hear the dudes over there shooting in the distance. I'm running. Probably
Running
so
on
far
wood.
away to hear the running. just walking. Right, I hear footsteps there, I see him.
And he's using a crap ton of time in here. This here is Soul Survivor. The wellspring has already been taken. And he's like, I have the entire time in the world! And you're then demanding someone must be subtle cheating just because you love making a crap ton of noise. You already saw that. I was looking forward to here. Go back, Joe. Here.
It's like he made no, like, acknowledgement that I was there. So I'm walking here. And I see them there in the distance. Too far away to...
You see him there in the distance. No, you didn't, because you didn't react to him actually being there. You made absolutely no indication that there was an enemy there. So, no, now you're just lying. Blatantly lying. You're demanding that he should have made an indication of your presence, but you're not making an indication of his presence in the background there.
To hear my walking footsteps here. Or you could make an argument that they're looking at me.
No, you could also make an argument that he's just scouting if there are enemies coming that direction. If they are not, he was actually just moving onwards, like he did.
They've got wall hacks and they already see that I'm here, right?
Yeah. Okay, so that is how Joe conducts any and all type of cheater catching videos. And I don't know why he changed it, because it used to be called Hunt Showdown, sus players. And then it became the Filth of Hunt Showdown #1. So he started the series back, like, over. No idea why. But this here is how he conducts all his cheater catching moments.
See them?
Yeah. Can hear him.
I fucking hit that guy clean in the head, I swear I did. They're coming for me anyway.
Yeah. I'm coming up behind him. It's just as an emulator, isn't it? Oh, he's right here.
Mate, this guy's like no fear, man. Like, straight up fucking...
Say, whiffed my shot. Inside this building, one of them.
Mate, this guy's walling, mate.
Oh, he's dead. One's dead.
Mate, this guy's fucking super walling, mate.
Yeah, I've seen him in the blue building, yeah. Watch out, I've just thrown the nade stuff. Yeah, you didn't go in there. Fucking hell.
Turn your fucking wall hacks off, you little pussy hole.
Toxic voice chat is reportable and bannable, just so you know, Joe.
Right, okay, so you're probably wondering what happens next. Well, what happens...
Yes, we are, but I don't want to hear you explaining it. I want to see if you actually have the evidence for it. Okay, you don't, so I don't need to see it. I actually just want to hear.
Is I suspect this guy of using wall hacks, like toggling on or something like that. The aggression that this guy was pushing, he seemed to know where I was, going through different angles, like blocking me off.
I don't care about
doing
that.
all kinds of shit, and I've got to run around like a madman trying to evade this dude. Then basically I just call this guy a pussy old cheater, like he's got wall hacks. You know, I'm baiting this guy to get mad at him, and the dude, like a
You're not baiting him.
dummy, tries to push me at the doorway, and I'd have blast him and kill the dude straight.
Okay, so someone with super wall hack.
He's dead. One's dead.
Mate, this guy's fucking super walling, mate.
He's super walling. but apparently not wall hacking enough to know where you are to avoid you killing him. Like, you're crying cheater just because someone are playing the game. And then you continue to disrespect everyone because they don't magically agree with you, and you're loving the support you get from cheaters. Make that make sense. Like, how in the right mind of sane people living in reality does this here make sense when all she did was literally inform you this? How does that make sense to anyone living in reality?